Good morning, guys. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's time for us to get our yogas on. We got a little bit of distractions in the background. Hopefully it does not throw off our vibe of what we're doing this morning. I have my mat here. I am following YouTube from online, some yoga. My name is Clarissa Young. I'm a fitness motivator. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and joining our video. We're going to do some yoga. The yoga that I'm following from YouTube, it's a 40-minute yoga class. The name of it is Good Morning Flow Beginner Friendly. It's the same one that we did last week. Let me just make sure that you guys are going to be able to see me when I get on the floor. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Let's see. I want to make sure that you can see majority of my mat. I have two mats, guys, because I need two. I find that the traditional ones isn't wide enough, and so I like it with the two mats. I'm gonna pull it back a little bit more, guys, because I'm gonna leave it, and I hope y'all see me good. Okay, so let's get started. As always, do at your pace. Do what you can do at your pace.
Look, with our yoga teacher training class, and we're going to do a good morning wake up vinyasa one flow. You guys feeling good? Ready for this? Yeah. Any requests, body parts that you need specifically to work on? Shoulders. Yeah, so we'll get into our shoulders, kind of wake up our hamstrings and low back, and just start moving. Let's do it. All right, we're going to start standing at the top of our mats today. So you can bring your feet about hip distance apart, or if it's more comfortable, feet close together. Hands by your sides or palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. And starting at your feet and working your way up to the crown of your head, begin to notice how your body feels this morning. You might rock a little forward and back on your toes, to your heels, side to side on your feet. Find a sense of connection, rootedness through your legs. Lift your belly button to your spine, engage your core, and really relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Begin to take deep breaths in and out of your nose. And try to find a rhythm for your breath. The goal is to keep your breath smooth and steady the entire time that we're practicing. See if you can find a strong, deep inhale and a strong, deep exhale. On your next breath in, blink your eyes open. Reach your arms to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands together in front of your chest. 1 more, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. With your right hand, find your left wrist. Exhale, reach up and over to your right with your hands. Send your hips a little bit to your left, so find a nice long side body stretch. Keep breathing here. Try and relax your shoulders out of your ears, and if it's comfortable, you can look up and underneath your left arm. Back to center as you inhale. Switch hands, left hand finds your right wrist. Exhale, up and over to your left. Same thing, lean your hips a little right, relax your shoulders, maybe try looking slightly up to your right. And back to center, breathe in, release your hands. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Puff up your chest, take a breath in. Exhale, bend your knees a lot so your belly comes to your thighs, and fold forward, peel your arms off your back, just as much as they'll comfortably go. Try to bring your hands all the way together so the heels of your hands touch. Nice adjustments. And if you're feeling pretty flexible or already open in the back of your legs, you may begin to straighten out your legs, but don't feel like you have to, and certainly don't force anything. Hands to your low back, release them down to the ground. Lift halfway up, breathe in, chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, fold, release your head and your neck. One more, inhale, lift halfway up, shoulders back, really long spine. Exhale, fold, release your head and your neck. Step your right foot back, and then your left, so you're in a high plank upper push-up, and hold it there. Feel your legs get strong, feel your core get strong, spread your fingertips really wide. Inhale, shift a little bit forward so you're on your tippy toes, and exhale, tricep push up to your belly, chaturanga all the way down, elbows hug your ribs. We'll take 3 cobras, hands can stay right by your sides, or they can always go a little wider. Inhale to lift your heart, roll your shoulders out of your ears, exhale, lower down. See if you can press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your heart, shoulders back. Exhale, release down. One more, breathe in. And breathe it out. Press to a tabletop, hands and knees. And back to a child's pose, hips toward your heels. Knees can go wide or stay pretty close together. Relax your head, continue to breathe. And send breath into your low back and into your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop, hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips to the sky. So imagine an upside down V. Really spread your fingers, shoulders stay out of your ears. Legs can be bent, heels reach toward the ground, but they may or may not touch. Bring your big toes together. Reach your right leg to the sky, take a breath in. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, stay long, look forward. Exhale, use your core muscles, step your left foot up to meet your right. Halfway lift, chest forward, shoulders back, breathe in. Exhale, fold, release your head and your neck. Rise all the way to standing, arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Right fingers find your left wrist. Exhale, stretch up and over to your right. Inhale, back to center, release your hands. Switch, exhale, up and over to your left. Left hand finds your right wrist. Inhale, back to center, release. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Puff up your chest, take a breath in. Bend your knees, drop your belly to your thighs, fold, release your head and your neck. And find a little stretch again on your shoulders. Maybe start to straighten out your legs just a bit more. Let your hands come to your low back, release your fingers and bring them down to the ground. 2 halfway lifts, inhale, chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, fold, release, head and neck. One more, try and find even more length. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back and then your right, high plank upper push-up. And hold it there. Again, find the strength through your core, your legs, your arms. Create a strong, full breath. Shift forward slightly, inhale. We'll exhale just halfway down, elbows hug your ribs. Come onto the tops of your feet, slide your heart forward, up dog, shoulders back. Downward facing dog, roll over your toes, hips toward the sky. Take a big breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. Really nice. Big breath in. Let it out. Feet together, big toes touch. Left leg floats up, inhale. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, stay long through your spine, look forward. Exhale, use your core muscles, step your right foot up to meet your left. Halfway lift, chest forward, breathe in. Fold, relax everything down. Arms to the sky, stand tall, inhale. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes and reconnect to your breath. Make all those little adjustments in your stance through your legs, your core, your shoulders. Gently blink your eyes open. Shift your weight to your left foot and bring your right foot up for a tree pose. So it might come inside your ankle or your calf. Just watch that you're not pressing into your knee joint. So higher or lower is totally fine. Steady eyes on one non-moving point will help your balance. If you feel pretty good here, you can reach your arms toward the sky. Maybe even try looking up. Continue to breathe. Bring your hands back together in front of your heart. Float your right foot out in front of you. Take a breath in. Exhale, swing your foot back. Release your hands to the ground so you're in a low lunge, right foot at the back of your mat. Left knee is bent. Get strong through your core, strong through your legs. Keep your back heel lifted and rise to a crescent lunge, arms to the sky. Keep drawing your right hip forward, left hip back. Lift your belly button, relax your shoulders. Find one more breath in. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Keep your right hand on the ground, or you have a block, so you can always bring your right hand to a block. Left arm to the sky. And find an easy twist. Shoulders slide away from your ears. One more breath in. Exhale, release your left hand down. Step back to a high plank upper push-up. And move to a side plank on your right hand, outside edge of your right foot, or feel free to drop your right knee down. For a modified side plank, foot pivots off your mat, left foot steps back. Stack your hips, your shoulders, trying to lift a little higher through your side body. One more inhale. Exhale, release, hand down. Chaturanga, elbows in. Up dog or cobra, slide your heart forward, shoulders back. Downward facing dog, hips toward the sky. Big inhale through your nose. Stick out your tongue, let it out through your mouth. Again, breathe in. Stick out your tongue. Big toes together. Right leg up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, step forward between your hands. Inhale, look forward, long spine. Exhale, standing splits, lift your back foot toward the sky. Let your head and your neck relax. If it's comfortable, try and look toward your leg. And you might play with bringing your hands to your calf or your ankle for a little balance challenge. Keep breathing, it's early, so never forcing anything. One more inhale. Exhale, release your feet together. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, exhale, release everything down. Rise to standing, arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, we'll take a cactus. Bend your elbows, press your hips forward, lift your heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Again, close your eyes and reset from your feet all the way up. Find a nice, comfortable, steady stance. Feel rooted through your legs, strong through your core, and relax through your shoulders. Blink your eyes open. Find your gazing point, your drishti as we call it in yoga. Shift your weight to your right foot and bring your left foot up for tree pose. Inside your ankle, your calf, or maybe even your inner thigh. Palms can really press in. When you find your balance, if you want to play, reach your arms to the sky and try to look up. It's totally okay if you fall, so notice if your tree sways a little. Keep your breath steady and strong for 2. One more. Hands to your heart if they're lifted. Extend your left leg in front of you. Take a breath in. Exhale, swing your left leg all the way back. Release your hands to the ground. So you're in a low lunge. Knees above your ankle, back heel is lifted. Stay really strong through your legs and rise to a crescent lunge, arms all the way to the sky. Left hip draws forward, right hip back. Lift your belly button. Try to release your shoulders out of your ears a little bit more. Nice. Breath sounds really good. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands down to the ground. Left hand will stay on the ground or find your block. Right arm to the sky for your twists. And notice what your shoulders want to do. If they crunch up to your ears, see if you can slide them out of your ears. Twist more through the middle of your back, right where your ribs are. Release your hands. Step back to a high plank. And move to side plank on your left hand and the outside edge of your left foot or left knee. Feel free to release left foot behind you. Stack hips and shoulders. Find your breath and see if that can make it a little bit easier. You've got one more inhale. Exhale, release. High plank or tabletop if you are on your knee. Chaturanga, elbows in, just halfway down. Up dog, slide your heart forward, shoulders back. To downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Find a breath in through your nose. Flutter your lips out like a horse. One more big breath in. Let it out, make your horse sound. Big toes together. Left leg high, down dog splits. Inhale. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, stay long, look forward. Exhale to a standing splits, right foot toward the sky. Get your head and your neck release. Feel where you feel the stretch in the back of your left leg. Even in your right leg as it lifts a little higher. You might play with balance, hands to your ankle or calf. Awesome, and release, forward folds. Halfway lift, inhale, long spine. Exhale, folds. We're gonna come into a little toe squat and round into a ball. So lift your heels, drop your bottom toward your heels, and let your forehead release to your knees. Hands can stay on the ground. Think of rounding through your spine to reset. Release to forward folds. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise, arms to the sky, stand tall. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Find your stance, your stability through your legs. Open your eyes, create your gazing point. Shift your weight to your left foot, back to tree pose. Right foot reaches up, wherever you feel comfortable balancing. If you're steady here, arms to the sky. If you feel really balanced with your arms to the sky, see if you can bend your elbows and do a slight cactus. Maybe even lift your gaze a little bit more, back bending through your upper back. It's totally cool if you fall. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, extend your right leg out in front of you. We'll exhale, this time pass through a warrior three. Right foot reaches back, chest reaches forward. Almost like you're gonna lay your chest on a table and your leg's gonna lift up behind you. Drop your right hip. Nice, squeeze your inner thighs. Lift your belly button for two. One more. Big step back, hands come down, bend your front knee. Set up your lunge where you're on the ground. So make sure your front ankle is right below your knee. Toes point forward, and then inhale, arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Exhale to warrior two. Left heel pivots down. Open up through your hips, fingertips reach forward and back. We have a few breaths here, so take a little peek down at your front foot. Make sure you can see your big toe. Yeah, maybe eventually your front thigh. The bottom of your thigh comes parallel to the ground, so you can always spread your feet out longer on your mat. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach it up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, lift your back heel so you're in a low lunge, framing your left foot. Right palm stays on the ground or on your block. Take an inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, release your left hand down, step back to your high plank. Side plank on your right hand, outside edge of your right foot or right knee. Left foot stacks or steps back. Take one breath in to lift a little higher. Exhale, release your hand. You can flow through your chaturanga up dog to down dog, or what we call vinyasa. Or you can simply lift your hips and meet us in a downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. This time, exhale, try a big hop up toward your hands. See how light you can land. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, relax your head and your neck down. Stand tall, arms to the sky. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana or upward salute. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes, one moment to reset your legs, adjust your stance. Open your eyes, set your gaze, shift your weight to your right foot. Bring your left foot up for your tree pose. And then hands can stay pressing in toward each other, reach up to the sky. Or if you played on the other side, when you reach up, try a little cactus, bend your elbows and lift your heart. Keep breathing. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, palms together in front of your chest. Inhale, extend your left leg in front. Exhale to warrior three, send your foot back and your chest forward. Hands can stay pressing in, or if you like to reach them back or wide or even forward, feel free to play. All 5 toes of your left foot point down, so really drop your left hip. Lift your belly button, breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, hands to the ground, step your left foot back. Adjust your feet as needed, find some stability through your legs. Inhale, rise to a crescent lunge all the way up. Exhale, open to warrior two, left heel pivots down. And again, take a few moments here to notice that your knee's not collapsing in. So turn your toes a little bit forward, nice. Sink into your hips. You can always lengthen your stance. Stay strong through both legs. Long through both hands. Reverse warrior, inhale, stretch up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Frame your right foot, lift your left heel. Plant your left palm to the ground or the block. One inhale, right arm to the sky for your twist. Exhale, release your hand down. High plank, upper push-up. And then shift to your left hand, outside edge of your left foot, or lower your left knee for your side plank. Stack your hips. Find one more breath in a little higher. Exhale, release through vinyasa or straight back to downward facing dog. We'll take a child's pose to rest. Bend your knees, lower down toward the ground. Press your hips toward your heels. Relax your forehead down. Hands can stay stretching out in front, or they can wrap around toward your feet to give your shoulders a little bit more of a break. Notice your breath. If it's not long, strong, and deep, come back to that steady, full breath again. And slowly lift your hands and knees, tabletop position. Adjust as needed so your shoulders are above your wrists. Spread your fingers really wide. And your hips are above your knees. You might spread them out if they're really close together or draw them in if they're really far apart. Inhale to a cow pose. Lift your tailbone, drop your belly, roll your shoulders back, look up to the sky. Exhale to cat, press into your hands, tuck your chin, round through your back. 2 more times. Inhale, belly drop, shoulders back. Think of extending your spine. Exhale, press into your hands. Think of sending the space between your shoulder blades to the sky. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Neutral spine as you inhale. Stay as you exhale. We'll thread the needle to get into our shoulders a little bit. Right arm reaches out to the side and up to the sky. You can roll your wrists a couple times. And then thread toward your left. Drop all the way onto your shoulder. Arm goes between your hand and your knee. Let your right shoulder come down. Left hand can stay where it is. It can reach out in front. For most of us, that feels pretty good. If you're feeling open, you can always wrap your left arm behind your back and try to find your right inner thigh for a little bit more of a twist. Slowly unwind. Bring your left hand next to your face if it's somewhere else. Press into your left hand. Right arm reaches out and up again. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hand to the ground. Other side. Left arm out to the side and up to the sky. Roll your wrists a couple times. Thread toward your right. Lower down to your shoulder. Let your face come down. Right hand wherever it feels good. Staying, stretching, or wrapping. Feel your spine grow longer. Feel a twist, a stretch through your upper back, middle back, shoulders, and chest. Slowly unwind, right hand next to your face. Press down to unthread your left arm. Reach it out to the side and up to the sky. And lower it down. Downward facing dog. Hips float high. And take a few moments to pedal out a little bit side to side. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, big hop up toward your hands. Halfway lift, chest forward, shoulders back. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Heel toe your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And reach for opposite elbows for a ragdoll variation of your forward fold. You can hold on to your elbow creases, or even thread your pinky fingers. Keep your knees pretty bent and sway a little side to side. Let gravity do the work to release through your back. Place your hands down on the ground. Lift halfway up, hands to shins, chest forward. Exhale, bend your right knee a lot. Right fingertips to the ground or to a block below your face. Left arm to the sky. So feel your spine get long. Slide your shoulders out of your ears again. Release your hand down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee a lot. Left fingers down, right arm to the sky. Release your hand down. Lift halfway up, keep your feet wide. Exhale, fold. And we'll take Malasana, so a squat. You probably have to heel toe your feet out even wider. Heels in, toes out. Hands come together in front of your heart. Feel free to sit on a block, especially if your low back is super tight. It's really early. Feel free to move around a little bit, shift side to side. Use your elbows to press into your legs and your legs to press right back into your elbows. And see if you can lengthen your spine even more. Imagine there's a string pulling the top of your head to the sky and your tailbone to the ground. Option is to stay here, take a seat on your butt, or play with your little crow pose, an arm balance flying posture. For crow, hands come to the ground. Lift your butt pretty high into the air. Bend your elbows so you're making a shelf with your triceps, and the knees come onto your triceps or toward your armpits. Look forward a little bit more than you want to.
Off the ground.
So you can float one or both feet.
Not there yet.
So good. Bring your feet down. Find a seat on your butt. Soles of your feet together, knees out to the sides for a Baddha Konasana cobbler's pose. And you might know this as butterfly. Sit up tall through your spine. Lift your chest. Exhale, keep your spine really long and straight as you hinge forward with a flat back. Hands can stay on your feet. You can use your elbows to press your legs a little closer to the ground, or even open up your feet like a book and give yourself a little foot massage, or walk your hands out in front. So there's always a ton of options. It's what feels good for you that's important. And of course, staying with your strong, full breath. Lift yourself back up. Draw your knees in toward each other. Place your feet on the ground in front of you. Hands behind your legs, behind your knees. We'll take a boat pose. Engage your core, rock back slightly. So you're maybe between your sit bones and your tailbone. Imagine lifting your belly button up and under your ribs. Relax your shoulders. Arms can go wide, palms face up. Or if you want an extra challenge, try reaching your arms to the sky and try straightening out your legs. See if you can smile through this. I'm totally cheating because I'm not doing it with you. Breathe. One more inhale. Nice. Exhale, release it down. We'll take a reverse tabletop from here. So hands come behind you. Fingers either point toward you or away, depending on what your wrists are saying. Feet on the ground, knees point up to the sky. Press through your hands and your feet to lift your hips off the ground. Breathe into your belly. Breathe into your chest, the front of your shoulders. And if it's okay on your neck, you can release your head. If not, keep your chin tucked in. Keep breathing. Give me one more inhale. Awesome. Exhale, release, lower yourself down. Extend your left leg out in front. Let your right knee fall out to the side. We'll take a Janu Shirshasana, one-legged head to knee pose. Sit up tall. You can reach your arms to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge belly over your extended leg thigh, hands toward your feet or out to the ground. You can let your head and your neck relax. And try to imagine or visualize your breath moving into those places where you're tight. So if your hamstrings or your low back are talking to you, think about breathing through your hamstrings, breathing through your low back. Walk your hands in, lift your chest. Keep your left leg extend. Draw your right knee up toward your chest and place your right foot outside your left knee for a seated twist. Right hand will come really lightly behind you. Reach your left arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hook your elbow outside your knee or even hug your knee. And think of twisting, rotating through your spine. If you've got some neck stuff, keep your chin right above your sternum. If it feels okay, you can turn your chin toward your right shoulder. Continue the twist with your eyes. Keep breathing. Release it back to center. Take a counter twist to your left. Both hands come to the left side of your mat. Tap your forehead toward the ground. Lift your chest and extend your right leg out straight in front of you. Place your left foot inside your right thigh. Let your knee flop out to the side. Reach your arms to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge forward belly toward your thigh. Hands wherever they land. Let your head and your neck relax. Slowly lift yourself back up. Draw your left knee toward your chest and then place your left foot outside your right leg. Right hand really lightly, left hand really lightly behind you. Right arm to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, either hook your elbow or hug your shin, your knee, and twist around your spine. Notice if you're leaning a lot on your back hand, see if you can use your core to sit up taller and place a little bit less weight. It's normal for there to be some. Keep breathing. Slowly unwind, counter twist to your right, both hands come to the right side of your mat, tap your forehead toward the ground, and lift yourself back up. Extend both legs out in front of you, reach your arms straight out in front, palms face each other, and try to roll through your spine all the way down to the ground as slowly as you can go. When you get to the ground, bend your knees, place your feet on your mat, knees to the sky, and cross your right ankle over your left thigh for a reclined pigeon. Flex your toes, protect your knee by activating those bottom leg muscles. And then, you can either stay with your left foot on the ground or draw everything in. Right arm goes between your legs, left arm around the back to draw your knees toward your chest. Breathe where you feel tight. Let your head and your neck relax into the ground below you. And then switch legs, release your ankle, left ankle over your right thigh. Same thing, this side may feel different, one foot on the ground, or reach behind and draw everything into your chest. Release your ankle. Place your feet on the ground, knees up to the sky. We'll set up for a bridge pose, so hands by your side. Walk your feet in a little bit closer if you can, so your feet are close to your fingers. They may or may not touch, and they don't have to. And then think of your thighs as being parallel to each other about hip distance. So you've got a block. You've got some choices. You can bring the block between your thighs to lift up and think of hugging in, or you can press through your legs, lift up, and slide the block underneath your sacrum for a little bit more restorative or supportive bridge version. Or you don't have to use the block at all. Just press through your legs, lift your hips off the ground. Hands can stay flat or interlace. Shimmy a little side to side. Try and hug your shoulder blades together, really open up through your chest. And then feel your spine lengthening. So it's not so much about how high you get, but how much length you can get through your spine. Keep breathing, and when you feel like you've had enough, release and roll through your spine all the way down. Knees to your chest, give yourself a little squeeze, release your low back. Rock side to side. And then reach your arms out wide in a T. Let both knees fall to your right. Find a spinal twist. If it feels good on your neck, you can look over your left shoulder toward your hand. Slowly pass through center, bring your knees all the way to your left. And Same thing, you can look to your right if that feels comfortable. And bring yourself back to center. Happy baby. Knees come toward your armpits, outside your ribs. Hands inside toward your feet. Inside edges, outside edges, behind your knees, wherever it feels comfortable. And then try and pull your legs a little closer to the ground and try and lengthen your tailbone down a little bit more. If rocking side to side feels good, do that. If stretching one leg straight or both legs straight feels good, do that. And from here, we'll make our way to Shavasana, traditionally on our back. You're welcome to take it on your side or on your belly, with your knees bent. However you can get comfortable and relax. Try to lift your heart off your mat. See if you can snuggle your shoulders down your back a little bit more. Close your eyes. And really resist the urge to fidget or move around. Give yourself permission to take a couple of minutes of stillness. Of inward focus. Let your body absorb all the benefits of your practice this morning. You're always welcome to stay here a little bit longer. If you feel ready to move, find some gentle wiggles through your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists and your ankles. And reach your arms over your head. Create a really long, big stretch. Turn to one side into a fetal position, knees toward your chest. And use your other hand to press yourself up toward a comfortable seat with your eyes closed. We'll just take a moment here to sit up a little bit taller. Relax your shoulders out of your ears. And again, notice how you feel. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Bow your head. Namaste.
Oh my goodness. Hey, that was really, really awesome. Hi guys, good morning, good morning. That was a yoga that I just followed from off of YouTube. I said the name of it in the beginning. I want to say it's flexing something beginners flow yoga. It says beginners, but that one is a doozy. That one's a little tough. Like I had a sweat going with that one at one point. Just a little bit of tips, like if you're doing the yoga and at the end, right, they're like lay down, and like I feel so relaxed right now. You see me closing my eyes. They're like lay down and try your best not to fidget, not to move. It's like we're so busy all the time. We're doing so much all the time. And something simple as sit still. It's so hard to do. Even at one point in the video, at the end, I'm like, okay, go ahead and cut it off and go talk because we're tired of sitting still. Like, no, we need to take that time to sit still and to focus in and to think. Like, our mind is going 1,000 miles per hour so many days. And so it's important to really, sometime throughout your day, maybe before you start your day, before you end your day, in the middle of the day, a couple times a day, and I'm speaking to myself too, to just take the time and sit still and just try to free your mind. Like, our mind is probably like, girl, guy, I am tired. Like, during the day, we're running mentally. At night, we're dreaming, we're running mentally. And so we can just take some time to zone in and just listen to our bodies. Like, relaxing my fingers and feel yourself relaxing your fingers. Relaxing my shoulders. Feel yourself relaxing your shoulders. I like the yoga. Like, I noticed this morning, I was really tight. I'm really tight. I've been doing a lot more walking and more exercise, and so I was really tight. And so it's important, guys, when you're doing your fitness journey, when you're exercising, it's important to stretch, guys. Whether if it's yoga or whatever it is that you're doing, it's important that you need to stretch, because what happens when we're exercising, our muscles, they break down and they tense up, right? They tense and they lock, and that's when we get those. That's after we do 1,000 squats and we like, oh, I can't bend to go to the bathroom. Because what happens is every time you bend, you're trying to stretch out that tense muscle, right? And so what we need to do to keep that muscle from being so tense is to stretch it anyway. We need to stretch it to open it back up, and it's going to heal back up, and you're going to be fine. But after a workout, even after we do our workouts together, sometimes it's good. Like, I love to sit on the floor and just stretch more, especially my lower back, to lay on the floor and just stretch it out. And so that's it for today, guys. I love you so much. If you're looking for the videos, I do keep them all on YouTube under Clarissa Young, and so you can find all the videos there. I hope you guys enjoyed this yoga. Next week I'll probably go back to the other one, which is, it's upbeat, but it's not as advanced as this one. And I'll be looking for different ones too. So if you guys happen to find a nice one on YouTube that you like, that you would like for us to do it together, I'm open to take a look at it and we can do it. All right, guys. Love you all. Enjoy your day. Have a great day. I'm getting ready to head to the gym. And so have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.